Hey Clashers, it's Clan League time and we're trying to somehow beat our record because last month we made it actually into the top 10 global of the Clan League rankings. We finished on rank number 9 and this month we're trying to somehow beat our record. Well, the question is, can we make that work? So far we have gotten a solid first day, but we need to keep that performance up, otherwise it will be a little bit rough to get into the top 10 again. Let's start things off with our first attack because we need to make sure that we're getting those 3 stars in. And as you might know, I love right now the fireball. I think it's just one of the strongest equipments if you use it in the correct strategy. Otherwise, it's pretty much the worst equipment for a lot of strategies. So we're going in with the multiple healer and multiple hero charge. The warden is going to be supposed to go for that town hall. With the explosion, we should take down everything around here, which is already huge. The next step then is going to be that we have a back end charge and obviously the flame flinger as well with some great value. Over here we can easily take down this part of the base with the flame flinger and charge in the top side while having then the king for the back end heroes and add the royal champion wherever we need her. I would say let's dive in and let's hope that we can start things off with a 3-star. And I'm in with my first attack, and normally the only reason when I fail the strategy is when I let my warden go down to a clan castle, to too much damage in the beginning, because remember, we're using the fireball equipment, which means there is no second life. But the damage is insane if we can keep him alive. So let's start things off with that flinger to make sure that we can then concentrate fully on our warden. Let's try to play some as far on the outside as possible. I hope that the builder is getting attacked really soon as well. That should trigger the invis tower. Perfect. That's already a really good start. Now the healers. Headhunter. So the warden is not going down. I think that should be alright. Perfect. Now the next step is to actually use the earthquake just like that. Turn this invisible. And now the fireball. Let's go. There we go. Town Hall is already with a lot of damage. Things are looking great. Now let's zoom out and see what is our next step. Do we have to tank for the mortar? Or do we have to tank the mortar for the flame finger? I would just do it. That looks solid. Warden can keep going. He's going to the wrong side. Like the plan was, as if you remember, the plan was to start with my queen over there. But typically you want to have the queen and the warden going far from each other. And now you might wonder, iTzu, you're taking your time, right? That's the thing with the strategy. It's pretty insane how fast the strategy can be normally. And that's exactly what we're going to take advantage of. So the wall break there because there's a gap in the base. We obviously take advantage of that. Now the queen down here. Wall break. And now we have to place the healers. And now we need to be careful because this now is the time where things can get really, really messy. Because remember, the eagle is going to target whatever he wants. And that might be a bit annoying. But so far, things are looking great. We can still use the king a little bit later on. But I think so far, this is looking amazing. Next wall break, it looks really solid. Ooh, this is a lot of damage. Invisible. That's good, that's good. I think I would now use the king. Let's just use the king here, here. And we can freeze this one, maybe even everything together. Perfect. King ability now. And we have our rocket loon still left, which we can now add on the outside. And this base should be completely smashed, right? Like Queen wasted her ability, we have another rage. Like, you can see why I'm thinking so highly about the strategy. And why I'm going to use this mainly, this strategy, for this push. Because obviously I would like to, there's so many rages left. I would like to go with the, in my opinion, strongest strategies for this overall challenge. Because, well, pushing that high in the Clan League rankings with a lot of 3 stars. And this to me right now is a really consistent way of doing so. As long as I'm not messing anything up. Well, and hopefully the next attack is going to go as smooth as the first one. Because this one is going to have a really intense beginning. And as I told you already, the main fail reason for this strategy is if I lose the warden early on. So, for that one, we are actually going to try to get the fireball onto this Inferno Tower. With that, everything around here should be gone, which is a ton of value yet again. But this means we need to place the warden here, and there's going to be a lot of damage onto there. Take a look at this. Everything is going to fire at him. So we need to make sure that we're using the invisibility spells to turn the warden invisible. And on top of that, if there's any Tesla popping up here, we need to make sure that we're turning the Tesla invisible as well. Otherwise, it would take the fireball. Because remember, the fireball is taking the closest defense and takes that out. As all of this is happening, this means we are going to have the flame flinger going for the topside buildings. Because those buildings over here cannot outrange a flame flinger, and that is then really good for us, taking down some of those merge defenses early on. The next step is then to wait what the warden does. If he goes downstairs, like down here, we can charge up from the top with the queen, funnel the king in here, and then hopefully take down the town hall with the king, and the queen can charge into this compartment behind the town hall and take everything out here with having the warden joining up with the rocket loons and the royal champion. That is what I think will most likely happen, so I think let's dive in and let's hopefully collect another 3-star. This beginning will be intense, and that's exactly the reason why we're going to start things off with that flame flinger first. Since I want to speed things up a little bit, I will start with the rocket loons and then place the flame flinger. So like 1, 2. Now the flame flinger just like this, but the arch tower is already gone. Now let's get ready for the invis, or more like for the combination here. But I'm starting things off really early with the earthquake, so just like that. Then invis, warden, fireball, and this already looks really, really solid. Let's go. Now the healers in here. That's good, that's good. We can take down the warden, and we can take down the king with just adding the headhunter. This looks already like a really, really good start. We skipped this multi-arch tower, but hey, that's what the flame flinger is there for anyways, right? Like, that should be no problem. But let's now wait where the warden goes next. Is he going to backtrack? Which wouldn't be the worst thing. Seems like that he's jumping it further. We can use one test stone to maybe trigger the poison tower. That would be quite nice. Okay, the poison tower is going to be triggered anyways. So at this point now, we should slowly think about starting with my queen. And since the eagle is gone, we do not have to worry about that eagle whatsoever, which is obviously quite nice. Now let's get in here. Let's get ready for this headhunter. Healers in there as well. Baby dragon. Always make sure that the warden is staying safe as well. That's a lot of multitasking. Don't get me wrong. It's not an easy strategy. But the combination of strength and fun you have with this strategy is just, in my opinion right now, unmatched. It's just really, really a lot of fun. It's super strong as well, so pretty much everything you ask for of an attack strategy. So far, I think things look great. Even the Yeti might trigger at the poison tower. That's even better for me. Oh my goodness, everything's looking so, so good. Now I need to make sure that we're getting that wall break going for my queen. Poison there. King ability now, so you can take down the town hall. Wardens keep going. 1 minute 20, so time should be hoping not an issue. We have 4 rages left, guys. 4 rages. That's kind of insane. Not gonna lie. Flame flinger will unleash the troops in just a couple of seconds. Wardens still going. Let's add this here. We have to be careful with that Inferno Tower. That's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. But hey, that should be alright, hopefully, in just a second. As we're raging the queen up again, turning that invisible. I think we don't even... No, I think we're fine here, to be honest. Let's just add the royal champion. Some rocket dunes on the outside. Some cleanup already here. I think we're totally fine, guys. This is, like, again, not even close. Remember, we have so many spells left. We have the queen ability. We have every... I mean, it's not even fair. I love this strategy so much. It's so good. Let's just put everything in here so we don't waste anything for the next attack. And that's going to be another 3-star for us. Exactly what I was hoping for with this start. And guys, this means we have a really good start into this clan war as well. And I will keep you up to date over the next couple of days with our clan wars and clan war league. But I'm obviously in my community clan as well. And I think over there we should have some fun. So let's hop over there. And things look really good in my community clan as well. Take a look at that. So far, the matches all have been won. The second one, though, was, well, only a few town hall 16. So they wanted to derank somehow, and well, that's kind of unfortunate, but overall, really good start into the week. We take a look at the number 1, and I have seen a lot of people requesting in the comments that I should do some more lalo takes. So whenever you have some ideas I should play, like any strategies I should play in Clash of Clans, make sure that you let me know in the comments. I always try to read them. And for this one, we're going with Queen Charge Lalo, because I typically don't do lalo videos because, well, typically they are not that well received on YouTube, but in those Clan War League videos, no problem, we can do them. So the Queen Charge is going to be for the town hall. So Queen starting over here, she's supposed to walk into this channel all the way around. Then we're going to have a Flame Flinger taking down this bottom corner. That's the main thing. And this is going to then push my king into this compartment with the Royal Champ together, with the Queen together, clearing this compartment as well as forcing my Royal Champ into the core. And then we have the lalo for this only right part, like this box right here. That's pretty much the plan. Let's see if everything is going to work as planned, because that's always a different story in Clash of Clans. And if you're wondering what equipment I'm running, obviously Barbarian King, I think there is really rarely any strategies or overall attack where you change this combination. It's just so good. The Rage and the Gauntlet. For the queen, it's like my favorite combination. I think the third best equipment overall for the queen in most cases is the healer equipment. I prefer the frozen arrow, but both are working great a lot of times. On the warden, because we're playing Lalo, we're going with the life gem and the eternal tome. But now let's start things off so we're not wasting any time. All of the healers in here. Then the funneling, and things look good so far. Now let's go to the bottom side, get that flame flinger going as well. So we're creating that funneling, that pathing we're looking for. And let's hope that our Babe Dragon is taking care of that Tesla. Ooh, okay, that queen. Let's just use 2 loons right there and get hopefully things right. This is looking not too bad otherwise. So, Tesla is gone. Queen should walk into the right direction so we can get ready for this bottom compartment and prepare that already. Let's funnel it over here. Let's get the wall break for the Barbarian King in there. And now let's go back and concentrate because we have the clan castle about to get lured out. And there's a lot of... Oh my lord, there's really indeed a lot of damage on my queen. Let's freeze that multi-arch tower. So this is hopefully not going to look too bad then. Flame Flinger looking half decent. I would just turn my queen invisible, to be honest. I mean, that's just too much damage. Okay, okay. Now another rage again. I will freeze it again. So, okay, now with the Barbarian King here. Queen should walk inside. We can do another test soon, that should be no problem. And then I'm going to add the Royal Champion on the left side in just a second. As soon as my king has walked a little bit further inside and is going to tank the multi-cannon. That's the main thing about this idea here. We have to rage my queen again. Oh yeah, we're out of rages, guys. Oh no, that's a lot of investment already. But hey, I think we should be alright. Queen, we just have to be careful that the queen is not dying through her ability, and I think we should be alright. As well, the multi-arch tower is really annoying right now. Taking care of my poor little... Let's use the ability now, so the healers are staying safe. This looks otherwise really, really good, guys. I think otherwise we're looking really good. Let's use the Royal Champ, and now we're starting with a lalo from over here. Warden in. Some cleanup minions. Looking good, I think. We have the haste. We have another freeze. I think we are looking really good. Let's time it. Perfect. Can reinforce more loons, and I think this base got completely obliterated. Let's go. The plan was great. The execution was... I don't think we did too many mistakes there on this one. So overall, it worked great. The multi-inferno tower in the core did not go down to my Royal Champion, but I think that was... Oh, and we have still things... Okay, that's the only thing I could have done better, I guess. Making sure that I'm spreading out the cleanup a little bit better. But hey, overall... Solid attack. Queen charge was quite intense, but has worked out. The king dive has worked perfectly as well with the Royal Champ together. And this then means only the right side was left for our Lalo. And since Lalo is so quick, that is no problem typically. And we're getting that nice 3-star for us. So overall, great episode for the Clan War League. And if you want to make sure that you're keeping up to date when it comes down to the Clan War League over here, my community client, but especially with our project and record breaking. Okay, hopefully we're breaking our own record. Make sure that you're following this channel, and I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next Flash video. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.